Hello, you've reached Hacked Games. My name is Jeremy, and this is lucky episode 13 of our Reformed Fiend playthrough of Pathfinder. Last episode, we pretty much finished clearing the market square up. There are 3 fights, I believe, in one of the corners, and then kind of 2 mini-boss fights left for us, the Vrock and the Nabasu. I actually haven't fought the Nabasu prior to this. I'm going to fight it this time. I didn't ever check up there after the Defender's Heart defense prior, so we may get an achievement for killing him in this run. Currently, we are in Defender's Heart, and we have just a little bit of conversation left with Lan here, which should actually complete all of the companion conversation for this act. Lan, tell me about your people. Of course. What would you like to know? What's it like, living in your caves? Oh, imagine that in the entire world, there's only a few hundred like you. There's not an inch of fertile ground anywhere, nowhere to grow grain for bread or cotton and linen for cloth. Your neighbors are beasts who want to eat you, or parasites who want to infect you with their larvae, and then eat you. And it's not that bad, because you try to eat most of the things that are trying to eat you, sometimes at the risk of getting poisoned, sometimes with almost no risk at all. In the worst years, there's not a single living thing anywhere to be found, predator or prey. That's when you eat mushroom soup. I'd say 3 times a day, but there was barely enough for once every 3 days. But life underground has its upsides, pun intended. There's no risk of losing the roof over your head. There's no bad weather, not counting the earthquakes, of course. I would think there's actually a large risk of losing the roof over your head in a cave-in type situation, which would be awful. Are you really the descendants of the first Crusaders? More like demon spawn, aren't we? Sad but true. Without the demons, there would be no mongrels. It's the magic of the world wound that affected our ancestors and made their children the way we are. Like most in our tribe, Chief Soul fancies himself a descendant of the underground Crusaders, the ones our heroic ancestors left to guard the caves. I don't know if it's true or not. That angel came to our caves for a reason. Maybe he remembered us? Those were evil and dangerous times after the First Crusade. Hundreds of Crusaders began having children, and the babies were born with fangs, and horns, and warts that covered half their face. People didn't like the new look. The Inquisitors sure didn't. So our ancestors fled persecution and made a home for themselves down there, under the ground. They probably intended to find a cure for their children, and hoped to return in time, but that never happened. Instead, the world wound's terrible legacy was passed down from generation to generation. Mongrel parents can only guess what their child will look like. Each one of us was born with a new mutation. Many of the mutations are fatal. Down in the caves, we usually don't congratulate the family for the birth of a child, until they turn at least 3. Most don't even get a name before that. There's no point. It hasn't been that long since the First Crusade. Why do you know so little about your ancestors? Our lives are much shorter than most Uplanders. Up here, only a few generations passed, and many still live who remember the old Sarkaris as it stood untouched by the demons. Queen Galfrey, for example. But where we live, Mongols start getting old much earlier than humans, much faster, and with much more devastating consequences. Few live past 40, and fewer still live long enough to die of old age. Hunger, disease, and monsters from the deep are much more effective killers than time. So for us, the story of the First Crusade is a legend that happened generations ago. There are no living witnesses. We have a tale of the wise and great ancestors who left us to stand guard in the catacombs. But in reality, I suspect they were desperate wretches who couldn't figure out how to dispel the demonic plague, and who were abandoned by their own kind. Do you have a way to tell day and night? You can't see the sun in the caves. Every mongrel settlement has a big gong, which we treat like a relic. The gong keeper hits it twice a day, to mark the beginning and end. But this custom doesn't keep time very precisely. Every mongrel child has snuck up to the gong to strike it at the wrong time at least once, just out of pure mischief. Nothing could keep me away from it, not even the fact that I only have 1 ear, which means it would take double the punishment once cycle was got. So sometimes the wrong strikes get mixed in with the right ones, and the tribe can find itself jumping up to greet the morning in the middle of the night. Do Mongol tribes fight each other? There were some skirmishes, and I've been forced to kill my kinfolk before too. Fights most often break out over food. We have laws in the caves, written and unwritten rules that we follow. We respect one another's right to live, but hunger, it can push a person over the edge. I've never, you can count on that, stolen someone else's kill. But I can understand those of my kin who tried. To hear your kids begging for food and not be able to feed them is terrifying. You're the only member of the Neath Home tribe to call your people mongrels. Why is that? Because all Galarian calls us that? I don't see the point of all this hemming and hawing over what we're called. Anyone who finds it offensive or takes issue with it can lead the charge against the name. No one's stopping them, but personally, I'm not going to pick a fight over something as unimportant as a name. Thank you. I've found out everything I wanted to know. And thank you for your answers. So long. Alright, that should solve us for... Oh, did not rest. We'll take a rest in the tavern here, I guess. I don't think we have a lot of abyssal corruption, but I can't remember off the top of my head, so just in case, we'll get it cleared. And we don't have anyone doing alchemy right now, so we'll continue to make the stone skin scrolls. In the interim, in between episodes here, I did pop in and read all of the scrolls that I could read with the people who can read scrolls, so they all know all the spells that they can get from the scrolls that I had. I moved some stuff into the... I didn't equip anything extra on anybody, but I dropped all of the magic stuff off into the bin here. And we are still diseased, so we'll see if we make our saving throws against that and get rid of it. We should get back some strength that we had lost from those shades. And of course our elephant will be alive again now. We did not get rid of... Did we even take a... Oh, we only healed one strength. That kind of sucks. We didn't even take a saving throw. Okay. Well, we'll try to use Treat Affliction on it once we get back to Market Square here.
I'm gone.
And I think because of the fact that we're... I mean, how low even are we? Oh, we've got quite a bit of strength damage. We'll start with the area in the corner, and then we'll come back to the, I guess, the mini-boss after we've killed the corner there. Off to Market Square. I don't think we are close enough. No. They will likely level once we get into the Grey Garrison, but not prior to that.
I won't let you hurt my friends.
I think he's going to charge, and he's going to die. I think we actually bit him to death. Oh, no, we hit him with Finian. Did we try to bite him? No, we didn't. He was in the process of biting when he started charging. In we go. We'll remember to cast things like Mage Armor here right away once we get in on our pets and whatnot. And where did we start out at? Yeah, it looks like they want us to kill the corner here too. I was gonna say if we happen to start off over by the rock, we'll do that. If we happen to start off up here, we'll do the Namasu. But since we're starting off here, we'll stick to the plan and do the corner. The other thing I did want to check really quick. It just says unarmed strike. That's odd. So this is technically another bite. Or it should be another bite. This should be our Wolfsguard face bite. But it doesn't look like that's registering right with the type of attack it is for some reason. Oh, and then I almost forgot stuff. Woljif, you've got some... Well, you've got Sense Vitals doubled up there. but we've got some mage armor for our pets here. I actually meant to switch him out and bring Camellia instead of him, but whatever. We'll stick with him.
Anything
It's
new?
not that big of a deal. I don't think she has anything that I want to cast right now. Is everything? Yeah, it is. Okay.
Soot is restless. I wonder why.
She does
Always
not.
be ready for the worst.
Yes.
Does she really only have? Yeah, she does. Okay.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
He doesn't have anything we're looking to cast. I'm gonna put Deadly Aim actually up here. I don't know if we're gonna have. I don't think it makes sense for him to actually ever ride his dog, since he's a ranged character.
I shall not fail.
And we're fine with things the way they are here for our character. But we need to do.
A bright future awaits us.
I switched Silas out from the challenge to the Veil of Heaven. This is I guess instead of a one-time use, a longer use. It's more helpful if she's actually going to be tanking. She's not currently in this situation, and both of our pets would have to die before we're having her tank. She's our religion person, though, right? Yeah, she is.
No reason to pause.
So try to get rid of, what do we have? The Grey Pox? That's kind of odd, I guess. The Great Pox in our actual history was another name for syphilis. So it's a little unnerving that the Sure, I think is who I got that from, are either coating their weapons or have something similar to syphilis in their mouths. Oh, come on, elephant. Alright, Lan, you shoot him then.
A goat, a lizard, and a human
Do not
enter a
fear.
tavern.
Do not
What'll it be,
waver.
lamb? The bartender asks.
I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to have everyone hold for just a moment, and then we'll take everyone off hold here. Oh, I just had the elephant holding. That was not what I meant to do. I wanted the elephant to get a little bit ahead of us, but obviously it doesn't matter too much. I do think we're probably maybe a level ahead of where they're expecting us to
Call
be
me again
currently.
if you need to.
So that's one of three in this corner here. The next one does have Vermlex, and they're going to cast the Inflict Wounds Mass spell on us. I really want them to not do that. All it takes is anybody getting in melee range of them, and they stop casting. So that's kind of our goal here. To see how fast we can get in melee range. Actually, what I'm going to do, I'm going to
You're a
open
good
with Ember
person.
here.
I like you.
Ember, put this guy to sleep.
We are the light.
Ah, she
They
did.
are the darkness.
So
Cover me, all right?
everyone target him except for Sela, who is going to coup de grace this guy. Uh-oh. Don't give us more Grey Pox. Oh, we did. Did we get Grey Pox again? We did get Grey Pox again. The Abercandy is the one that gave it to us this time, though. Is our Fortitude save bad? I wouldn't think. No, our Fortitude is our best save. That's not great, though. But now we can't get rid of this one with Treat Affliction again. We can only use that. We can only use it on each person once a day. We can, however, once we get over here,
We'll make
do some
things
healing
right.
for everybody. We're gonna start with this again. I think, oh, nope, everyone was on us there. That's too bad. That's not what we wanted as far as tanking goes. It's just I wasn't paying attention to position really because it's
Rely
kind of
on
easy to
me.
fight. And I don't have Camellia, so I
Who,
don't
me?
have.
You require
really
my
my
unbiased
healing.
view of this war,
Camellia is
Mr.
the one that I was kind of
I'm all
relying
ears.
on to output healing for us.
Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos. Matritium Turinos.
Alright. I don't really think we're gonna try this kind of without extra buffs here. I don't really think we'll need them for this fight, but we'll see if we fail once. We'll buff up everybody. As an odd texture malfunction there. We'll buff up everybody and try it again. So in you go, elephant.
Be careful, everyone.
I'm gonna pull back here and back into this entryway area, just because there is a mob back here that's gonna cast like fireball, and I think he only has one fireball, so. Oh, I wonder. Okay, I guess he's not gonna cast fireball. Now he is. Run away, elephant! It does look like it hit us all, but very minimal damage. So, we are going to do a heal on Sela. And elephant, go back in there. Oh. Why, elephant? Why are you suddenly not able to go through the area where you were just at?
Attack.
The light.
So he is going to hit us with a couple more, I think they're breath attacks that kind of go in a line, but he's going to hit his buddies with those as well. Let's get the dretch here first. And we are going to cleave. Well, not charge, cleave. I think him would be the best. And then Sela, you're gonna. Well, I better do it this way.
Without risk.
These guys are all ranged. Yeah. Elephant, I guess I need you to move a little bit further. I don't know what you're doing here, so. We'll maybe attack this guy, I guess. Wait, it looks like we're kind of stuck in the doorway.
Aim carefully.
We'll see if we can't aim at him, land,
You've
kill
crossed the
him.
wrong
We just
mongrel.
need some space to get out here. I think that killed him. Haha, we're out. Okay, now cleave this Brimarack. And Sela, attack the
Into
Brimarack.
the fray.
And dog, where are you at? Come in here. Oh, Land, move up here. Or, yeah, Ember, you move up here. Land, move down here. Dog, can you get out now? Maybe not. Then you might need to move over here a little bit. Then the dog should be able to get out for sure. Let's cleave this guy actually. Oh. That seemed like a poor choice as far as movement goes. Sela, you gotta move up here a little bit. We're taking way more damage than we should have, but really not a big deal. We've got plenty of potions and consumables.
Let us be careful.
Healing things.
Is that a trap? It might be a trap.
It is a trap, Emperor.
Pretty good, aren't I?
Alright, well there's 3 out of the way. I think we do the Rock next.
Tread lightly.
I have been fighting that one on unfair as well. I did kill it on unfair. But it kind of needed like everything I had at the point to kill it. And I think I was actually a level lower as well. Oops. I need to go back here. There shouldn't be any other enemies up though, so I'm just gonna wait and heal up after we get to the rock. If you're playing on Last Aslanti mode, don't do that,
This is my kind of work.
because it almost assuredly will result in your death. You're gonna find enemies when you least expect to. Did we? Yeah, we killed the swarms over here. I think I could kind of avoid them anyways, but they should be dead. We shouldn't need to.
I'm gone.
Alright, let's make sure we're gonna make this arcane check here. I don't want to just waste this and not be able to fight him.
It went splendidly.
Clever mortals. I can't reach you from inside this circle. Oh, but you forgot something. There's nothing keeping me in here. Nothing at all. Alright, weirdo. So on unfair, he pretty much always casts mirror image first, and then he dimension doors right into the middle of your ranged characters, and then he uses that stunning thing that he has. I don't think he uses his abilities quite as intelligently at this difficult level though, or difficulty level. So he'll be less problematic. Sometimes he dimension doors in like a random location for some reason, and it gets much easier if he does that. But, you know, that is what it is. Oh,
Trust in yourself.
did I get remove sickness on her? Did not. Okay. Sometimes I choose remove sickness, and I guess I was going to see if I could use that. Probably not, because I think this is a disease, but... Alright, let's do some healing
Is
here.
restless.
I am not going to be using her first level spells, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of those first.
Yes.
Let's just make sure that we used up all the options for this healing that we can up front. This upgrades slightly as you get better healing spells, but not enough, probably. I'm going to talk everybody off, though, so we will be using some potions here.
Are we in trouble?
I like you.
We should move.
I don't know how it keeps randomly clicking. I've not seen that before, but it seems to be happening during this playthrough for some reason.
Let us bide our time.
We've got one left on us. We'll use Ember's other two.
Yes. Together, we stand.
Alright, now we're going to drink some potions. Oh, yes. Camellia has the... I remember what I was thinking. Camellia actually has both of the wands. Both the Cure Light Wounds wand and the Wand of Remove Disease, which we picked up from the Azadas. kind of want everybody pretty close to full. Okay. Good enough.
Are we ready to move out?
Do you not have enlarged person? Did I... Maybe
We'll
you
make
had it.
things right.
Someone had enlarged person, didn't they?
Always be ready for the
Wait.
worst.
We will win this war.
She wouldn't. Huh. I guess not. Maybe... Well, I am going to cast this. This is 10 minutes.
I shall not fail.
This is longer.
Trust you.
This is longer.
I'm always open
It's
to
10
ideas.
minutes, but... Let's see.
Our duty
I
calls.
probably have enlarged person potions, because I don't think I've used a bunch of those. Yeah, let's go ahead and make these two large. And actually, I kind of want to switch these over to Ember. Now that I've taken the time to look at this, I believe Ember has better persuasion. I'm not going to check it right now. But where did the... This is the other thing I wanted her to have. But she also uses charisma as casting, so it's... well, I guess I could look real quick. So her persuasion with that is 15, and it would have been +2 +1, so hers is actually 1 lower only. Let's see, I drank 2 of those. You drink a bark skin. This is just going to be 1. So we're up to 31 here, and we don't have deflection. So let's use deflection. There, 33. So until he gets stunned, he should be alright. We're going to cast displacement on him as well.
Anything new?
And we're going to use this for displacement.
Nice try. Didn't
Yeah.
work though.
Lazy there for some reason.
Orma.
We're going to cast Blur, probably on Sela actually. And we're going to use the Extendo Rod.
Na. Air. Orma.
We're going to save the other one for haste.
We should
We're
prepare.
going to cast Blur on ourselves. And that's good enough. We're going to cast haste before we actually go in here, but we'll kind of get a little closer to where we can see him. There, we can see him. We'll
You
go ahead
require
and
my unbiased opinion?
throw haste on us, and then we'll charge with the elephant.
Air. Pity.
You are my favorite aide.
Oh, that is not who I meant to select. Don't actually do that,
Oh,
Nenio.
yes, what?
Watch each other.
Oh, I missed my intro to combat there. We're gonna go ahead and do this and this. Plan. I should have had you cast this earlier. You, I definitely want you to do that. And probably... Oh, it looks like he's casting the stun here right away. We'll just go ahead and use Sense of Vitals just to get some extra damage on the sneak attack. The other guys don't have it. So he's already half dead. I don't even know if we need to cast anything else on him here. Bone Shaker hasn't even gone off yet. We'll cast another magic missile on him, I guess. I don't think there are a couple guys are stunned right now, which is, you know, fine. Why can't I turn this off? Yeah, Sealy even killed him before we got that off. So I don't think we have Bless right now. If we did have Bless, we could use it to get rid of these spores.
I don't steal. I encourage people to save the poor, helpless tieflings around the world.
There, yeah, I knew we had someone with a large person with us.
Are we ready to move out?
Um,
Soot is restless.
Being that we took
I wonder why.
relatively little damage, and I actually
Bright future awaits
wasn't
us.
even able to use a lot of the cooldowns that I had intended to use there. The fight lasts many more turns when you fight him on unfair. But I think we'll just go ahead and go run over here and try to take on this Nabasu with what we have left, and then we'll rest before we go to the next couple locations, or we'll rest at the next couple locations. So we're still taking some damage from spores, not insane or not huge damage by any means, but annoying
Require
damage.
healing.
It's not going to kill anybody, but it might knock them down, and then we'll have to wait for them to stand back up after that. Is it off us now? Yeah, it should be gone now. And he just does that as an AoE, so anyone kind of in melee range is going to get spores on them. Are our blurs going to last? Oh yeah, 7 minutes? That's going to be fine. 2 minutes should also be fine. Alright, let's heal up real quick again. Oh, it does look like our
Where else would I be?
enlargers fell off, so we'll go ahead and put those back on.
The road awaits.
And displacement, when you cast that, it's only a round per level. So even with the extend rod, it's kind of it's much shorter. You shouldn't expect that to last more than one combat.
Something wrong?
Nope. Just go ahead and put this on Sela. And then, well, I guess we'll save it because I don't want to have to run over here again in case we die. I'm not even concerned about Snuffle's hit points, though. Right now,
Let's
I
head
guess.
out.
Where is he at? He's somewhere up here, I believe. This is going to seem kind of silly if he's not here now. He is not. So maybe we can't get him because we didn't kill the Necromancer before the Defender's heart defense. But he's supposed to be at that location. He's not, so we're just gonna. Maybe we'll check back in on our way back from the locations in the south here. We did pick up a shield, I believe, that I want Sela to throw on. This is actually, I mean, it's technically treasure from the Bronc, but it's treasure that one of our Crusader friends was holding on to, and the Bronc killed him, which let us loot it from him. So we're going to start with the Tirabade residence way off in the corner. This is going to be where some of the blind fighting that we've taken is going to pay off for us a little bit. I mean, I'm sure it has
Yet
already,
another obstacle.
but I haven't been paying attention to how many of the, well, right here it will, because I think she will have concealment. Doggy, you go tank him. An elephant, you go tank him. Oh, the dog didn't get there fast enough. So, we're going to step out with Sela here, because everyone's attacking her. And we're going to rest, so I'm just going to go ahead and use some cooldowns here as well. We're gonna have us go up here and just take care of this guy real quick.
The light, take you.
Or attempt to anyways. Marching Terror scared her away there, so that should be enough to kind of finish this sure off. And now everybody will be, and she should be on the dog at this point. And the dog's almost full life, so that's great. Can we... Oh, we probably can't. No. Alright. So let's see if I can move this guy further that way. There, Elephant, can you get in now? One thing I guess to talk about a little bit, I've seen some people mention that they need their characters in specific positions to flank. That's not the case. Your threatening area is 360 degrees around your character, and that's based on the board game. As long as you have two characters threatening the same unit, you'll be flanking it. And that's also what allows the sneak attack or the precision damage. If you have, essentially, if you have more than one person, if you are able to flank them, you get precision attack or sneak attack bonuses as well with every attack. Oh, the other thing is the cleave. The cleave isn't in a frontal cone or anything. The cleave is every area you threaten, so it's 360 degrees around you as well. Like with Sela, if we were cleaving with her, we have reach, which is 6 feet, so it would be 360 degrees in 6 feet. With us, we have just melee range. I think that's 2 feet. I don't remember specifically, but you have to be pretty close to them with that short of distance. Oh, land. So we'll do all 3 of these before we head back to Market Square. I'll probably rest.
Treat already?
I will probably rest before. I mean, just because we're not really on a time schedule anymore, I'll probably rest before entering each of these locations, except for the one where we're just gonna pick stuff up. Everybody's dead. Let's get out. Alright, let's go ahead and rest here. I mean, do we really need to cook anything? Oh, her knowledge world is bad anyways. How about we reassign people here and put her on assist religion duty? So we can't fail anything here but religion, and we fail religion if we don't roll higher than a 4. Interesting fact, on average, the Elves of Keone permit 7.5 humans to enter their lands each year. But what do they need half a person for? Indeed, Ember, indeed. Alright, in we go.
No reason to pause.
Nope, she can't.
My tail is restless.
Alright, let's put some mage armor. On our pets.
Anything new? This war must end.
The potions we drank that, I mean, the buff type potions were probably a little wasted there, but
You're a good person.
it's fine.
I like you.
Oh, let's see if our feral bite shows up here now. Oh, not here. Well, 2 of our bites show up, but we still are missing. I believe the wolf-scarred face is the one that's missing. We have the bite from. This is the bite from the potion, obviously, since it wasn't there before. And this other bite, I believe, is from the motherless, from our. What do they call that? Our racial thing. I thought it would say that we have We did take Pharaoh, didn't we? Yeah, we should have a... Okay, maybe the Pharaoh one's not... No, it is 1d8. Okay. The other ones are all less than that, so... I guess I should do this real quick. I think I want to go over this way. There's another Vermlek kind of up in the back there. I think it might actually be the upgraded kind, so I can cast inflict moderate wounds. I don't really remember though. So we're gonna hold position here. We're gonna have Lion
Doubt
shoot
is
this
the
guy,
heart's greatest challenge.
and then we're gonna let everybody go as he gets a little bit closer, because we'll probably want to fight him. I would like to fight him around the corner here, anyways, out of line of sight, to make the guys that are up here further come out this way.
You won't survive
No
me.
time for debates.
That's good enough right
Did you see that?
there. And now, see, we got a little bit too close, so this guy's going to be attacking us, which isn't the end of the world, but we're going to have the dog go around the corner here. Oh, he got the babao out. Oh, the babao railed us. So we're probably going to go down in this fight, which is fine. Before we do, we'll go ahead and try to Light of the Angels this area. I think I want to kill him.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Actually, let's get it. It should be much faster. I do really want the dog to go up here, so that he doesn't continue casting that. Oh, he's not moving. Oh, he killed me. So we're going to do this slightly differently then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull us back a little bit more. I'm actually going to pull us. Oh, come on, come back here. The reason that we're getting out ahead is we're not faster than the elephant. We're faster than everyone else. I would rather have us all be on this side of the guys though as they come, so that the elephant is still the closest. We're not going to have him cleave because that actually loses him armor class right now. We're going to pull him way over here because he's gonna run. Well, probably get killed by the babao, but he's going to run kind of directly for that Vermlek. I do really need the Vermlek to stop casting because he's hitting everybody for a run. I think it's 10 or 15 damage each cast.
Ask nicely.
Let's also... We'll just use one of these.
Cover me, all right?
We'll have Woljeff technically pull these guys.
Be
here.
careful, everyone.
Oh, I didn't put everyone on hold. Now everyone's on hold. I think he's already going after the dog here. Oh no, he's on the elephant.
Did you see that?
Now he's trying to get all the way around us though, which I don't really like. So we're gonna have the elephant try to get on him. I'm gonna try to have the dog circle around here a little bit and get back here. He is almost dead though as well, so that's a good plus for us. What do I have selected here? I don't have the dog slow. Oh no, I don't want that to happen. Oh, instead of just moving over to the left a little bit, the elephant completely ran around, which now leaves Sela taking the Babao. Oh, no, you go up here, elephant, you go back to the Babao. This guy should be dead in the near future. We'll just make sure, I guess. There. So the dog is now on him. We're just going to kind of leave him like that. Let's see, who's he fighting? He's back on the elephant, so that's perfect. That's what we want. So I think we're kind of done casting spells for a little bit, unless the dog goes down really quick here before we can get everyone else up there. He did not. You can go this way because you're acting weird about pathing. There's 87. Alright, I believe, yeah, there's a trap in here, and we'll actually want you to be sneaky and go disarm this, because I think there's bad guys right there.
This is my kind of work.
And we are going to go ahead and throw embiggening spells back on people.
Well, Nathan's right.
I want you to heal everybody that you can. The big spells they're not great as far as duration goes, but they're enough that I'm not worried at all that they're going to run out, even though we're taking the time to do some different buffs here.
Let us bide our time.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
This war must end.
I'll give him a dog a heal here. Her shield. That's probably it for
always
Ember
open to
casting.
ideas.
Let's throw this on the elephant.
Na El Orma.
Blur on Sela. Oops, I just dispelled her.
I'm here.
Just accidentally dispelled her giant growth. Whatever.
Rely on me.
That's not the end of the world. I didn't know you could just click on them and dispel them, though. Especially when you're trying to target somebody. Let's see. We have Blur.
Our duty calls.
Hmm? Oh, yes, what?
And then we're going to cast... we're going to do this real quick.
You are my favorite aide.
I don't want this on for Pit. We're going to cast Pit. Before we do that, I'm going to move the elephant over a little bit. We're going to put the elephant there. Now we're going to cast Pit.
Are we ready to move out?
And then we'll cast Haste after the fight starts here.
Let's prove their logic is lacking.
Nenio, why didn't you run right over here to cast it? Whatever. Oh god, why? You are not making any sense with your movement. instead of Pit, we are going to cast Haste. And we're going to get everybody off hold, I guess. Are you still casting Haste? Thank you. You cast these two things. You just go hit him. You can cast this. You can cast this. I also do want you to do this. And I just want you shooting because you're gonna go through spells on the succubus when she comes out here. So she's shooting. He's in the middle casting her. That's fine. Oh, there's the succubus. Elephant, get her. She's trying to dominate somebody? She's trying to dominate Ember. No, she is dominating Ember. Gosh.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
I'm not going to use the Pit now, though. So we'll just... I hope Ember doesn't, like, decide to go on a slumber spree. Oh, God.
Fighting.
Celia, you freaking murdered her. I guess I should have looked and made sure that everyone hadn't switched targets to Ember there. Let's see, Celia hit her for 18 and... Well, both of these are Celia. 19 and 15. And Ember shot Nenio for 8. But, so she's out for this fight, but she's not dead at least. Celia, why aren't you going in here? Remove the lineup a little bit there. Where's the dog at? I don't think you need to fight defensively, doggo. Celia, you need to move a little bit more this way so the doggo can get through. There we go. And then Celia, challenge her as well. And us, go ahead and cleave this guy. That should guarantee that we'll hit both of them if we're in range to cleave him. Go ahead and shoot some more magic missiles. And land. Let's take extra attacks. Oh, jeez. Just kidding, just stay here and hit him because they're being a weirdo. Dog, come this way more. Celia, move this way more. No, I want you over here. I'm going to need to put the dog on hold. I kind of want him to get this guy, actually. We'll keep him a little bit away. We'll use our last magic missiles. He doesn't really have anything else to do. Can I do both of these? No, it looks like just one. So, let's Blazing Arch that guy. I don't think this will hurt the succubus. I think she has... I guess I could look real quick. Yeah, it's unlikely that it's going to go through her energy resistance. But I mean, it could, I guess. Doggo. Alright, just get on her. I don't know what that guy is doing. We're gonna Burning Arc him again. Oh, they killed Ember after the fight was over. Alright, I didn't know that they were going to do that. So, note to self, remember, if someone gets dominated, you have to turn the attacks off as soon as the enemies die. Alright, I had actually forgot to save it, so I went ahead and killed the guys outside and got us back to this point. Kind of the same area, we might be at slightly different health, but all the buffs should be on us now. And we'll see if we can't do this pull better this time. Everyone is already on hold, so we're going to have Nenia sneak over here and cast the pit correctly this time, where she doesn't run up towards everybody, and just puts it right there. Oh, I don't want, just in case that eats the last charge of that, though. I don't want that to be there.
Yes.
There, pit's down. So Snuffles, come over here. You, buddy, come over here. We're gonna try to fight all in this room this time around. See how that goes. I do want you guys a bit out ahead of the other guys there. And now we'll do this.
Yes, what?
And you can cast that. And Lan, you can put that on. So both the guys fell in the pit. Doggy, what are you doing?
Ormos.
I'm kind of waiting for that succubus to show herself then.
Your performance is lacking. You are
Ouch.
lacking.
What was that? Lan? Oh, Woljif got dominated. Okay, well, Woljif is down. Which is fine. The succubus is coming through now. So, you just have to remember that I have to stop. And then you don't cast that on him. How about instead you cast it on her? We'll try to not kill ourselves, anyways. Maybe it'll be easier because there's guys in the pit. I doubt it, actually. Oh, no, they already killed him. It's fun when you give them kind of explicit instructions and instead they go kill your own party member.
My tail is restless.
There kind of needs to be a... If you can't do what I tell you to do, just... Well, I guess maybe I should just turn the AI off on all of them? That way they should just do... There. So, no AI on, so they shouldn't... They shouldn't attack the closest thing anymore now.
Huh? Oh, yes,
We'll
what?
see if that actually works.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Oh, I used it on the pit that time. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. Did I not? Oh, I didn't even cast Grow Big on these guys. Let's do that first. Remember, can you go back this direction? I guess I shouldn't need hold on if all their AI is off, right? Yeah, I don't. Woljif, did you not... Are you still in process? Okay, you are. And then, let's go ahead and get this up. those full round spells just take forever.
I'll remove this obstacle.
So Sela is dominated. That could be problematic. We're just gonna have the dog get on her. Alright, elephant. You're on her. You're on her. Ember. You're casting on her. You're shooting
You've
as
crossed
much
the
as you can.
wrong mark. Autobots.
The elephant did lose a level there from the succubus. That's kind of fine.
Aim carefully.
Let's see, Nanio. Yes. Oops. Her. Woljif, actually, I want you to
Company,
shoot
alright?
this guy. Let's not have that guy get through. Ember, where you at? Did you finish casting? You did.
This condition is irrational.
Yes, he was. Nenio's probably going to drop here. She's still casting. Shoot more.
I dedicate my body to science.
What am I doing? Why? Oh, we got frightened.
I feel faint.
Forwards.
And she crit us. That time the one she dominated actually died though, instead of us killing the one that she dominated. Seems like a slight improvement in her favor. Yeah, buddy. Just full round spells, just taking 6 seconds to
Rely
cast
on
is
me.
so long.
Meditate on your
This war
mistakes.
must end. You
It
are
might
my
make you feel
favorite
better.
egg. Huh? Oh, yes, what?
Alright, let's try this again.
Are you ready to move out?
This is the way we want to pull it.
Essie. Ax.
Can we retreat already?
Oh, let's not have anybody on hold. Turn the AI off, which will make our target switching slower, but that should actually be okay as far as the dominating presence goes. Sela. Why don't you cast this? I think this gives us saving throw benefits. Oh, that's really bad as well. I don't have a dispel or anything to get rid of that either. And it's forever domination.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Cover me, alright? Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Puppy, what are you doing? Go right there where I told you to go. I think she's on us, which is... Or, sorry, Sela, which is really not what I wanted there. Ember's still casting. She casted haste, so she's good to switch spells here. He's shooting, and I guess we'll just use Please Let's Hit better. Yeah. Ember cast this, and then cast this. Roll just shooting. Pets are pets. Is there a reason you ran back there? I'm not very clear on why Woljif ran back there, but whatever. Land. Let's kill her. And we're freed! So now I'm just going to turn the AI back on. You should be good to go. And then, you shouldn't be that far up. Oh god, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, that takes care of one of the fighters. We are still waiting for someone to get dominated here.
I'm sorry I have to do this.
Oh. There's... Ember is dominated. Ember just shot the shit out of Nenio. So Nenio, I want you to go over here. I want everyone to get as far away from Ember as possible.
Aim carefully.
Into the fray!
And we gotta kind of force everyone to attack now.
This condition is irrational.
Nenio, I want you to cast magic missiles. Land. I want you to target
You've crossed the
her
wrong mongrel.
and hit Woljif. Why aren't you moving? Does she really have you pinned in there? Oh, Ember saved. Ember, you're a champ.
Cover me, alright?
I'm gonna move the dog closer here. Well, I guess not too close though, because then he starts freaking out. And he's definitely gonna get attacks of opportunity on him. Let's see. Let's try to make sure we hit her. We still have more magic missiles. And she's dead. So, Nenio, let's get rid of this pit. Oh. Oops. Turn everyone's AI back on. Now, Nenio, let's get rid of this pit. And that's that fight. That was a lot more problematic than I remember. I think the first time I came in here, I must have got, or the other times, I guess it's not just been once, but I must have got real lucky with my will save and just not gotten dominated. So we just picked up a magical rapier. And some cash, and a book, a letter to Nevia. I believe that's all that there is in here. So we're gonna pop outside. I don't know why those guys were alive and then
Follow
dead.
my steps.
Oh, maybe you can dispel that or something and save them from the succubus instead of killing them like I did. Alright, let's head over to Topaz Solutions. And I think we're going to call this episode there. The fight with the succubus ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but we have kind of run out of time. If you liked what you saw, please subscribe to my channel for more content. Please go ahead and click on the like button, and otherwise I will see you next time.